Hi, this is Jacqueline here with the Grow Program. Thank you for growing with me on today. Um, as I sing, I I I tickle me. I do because I try. I do my best. And I remember looking at my high school choir teacher when I auditioned for the choir. When he heard me sing for the first time, I will never forget the look on his face. Um, he saw that I tried, and he found a place for me in the choir. And I am so grateful and thankful to him. I remember faces. I don't remember names. I remember faces. And I remember his face just as clear, and he is smiling down at me from heaven because he knows that like then I'm still trying. Can't quite hit alto, ain't no soprano. So where do I go? Somewhere in the middle, and that's where he stuck me. Somewhere in the middle, he stuck me. Oh, I'm so thankful to him for believing in me. At least he did believe in me. You know, he didn't shoot down my little dream. He said, okay. And as I'm giving tribute, I truly am giving tribute to these beautiful legends, these freedom fighters who believed in what they believed and became what they believed they could. As you can also. You are a legend. This is life, the one you get. Um, that's right. Every day. So love, grow, and have a ball. That's every day. Watch, fight evil, resist evil, and evil shall flee. And pray, rejoice in the Lord every day. In that order. Do those things, and even though the rain shall come, just as we are praying over Florida, the rain is going to come, and as we see it far off in the distance, we know that a storm is on its way. There's nothing we can do about the wind except start praying. As the eye of the storm gets closer, pray that the wind lessens over the water. Because as they can predict that the wind gonna go this way or that way, they know a storm is headed this way. Let us take refuge in the Lord. God is love. People have took God and twisted God to be everything but love. But God is love. And that's the one thing that we all know how to do. Whether you believe in God or you don't, there is a higher power. We just call it love. That higher power, that's love. That's it. You were born with it. But the world came at you. And the vices and the evil. See, because the devil ain't nothing but evil with a D, people allow evil to use them. And they become products of evil, offspring of evil, doing evil. And there goes some more evil. There goes some more evil. Evil, evil, evil. Because people allow it to use them. And then we sit back and watch and wonder, well, where God at? God is within you. God is within them too. But they allow evil to use them. They want to be fawns of evil. But see, what you reap, there you shall sow. If you out there reaping evil, guess what's going to come back on you? Some more evil. And you think you getting away with it. You think you ducking and dodging and hiding. But honey, somebody always watching. Somebody's always watching. Somebody's always thinking and planning. Because see, God always has a plan. God always has a will. And it's not your will down here on this earth. We are kingdom builders. Building as children of God, in the will of God. To be in the will of God, you got to love. Even though you leave folks alone, they may do things a little different than you. But it's not up to you. All you can do is control you. In the end, you can't even control their mouth. You ain't tell them to shut up. That don't work. I tried that. You can't tell nobody to shut up. Can't tell kids nowadays. They keep on talking. Can't tell nobody. That word is just useless. You can't control nobody else's mouth. See? That's what a celebrity finds out. When they become, that's a price that they pay to be rich and famous. People talk about you. They're going to talk about it. They're going to say what they want. Well, you know. But I've been called so many things, so many names that hurt me. But now I realize those words just bounced off me. That's really what they did. Because, see, I'm a queen. I'm a child of God. I'm a representation of the higher power of God. So down here on this earth, I'm going to act like God. I'm going to act with love. I'm going to come at you with love. Even misery. Here's to misery. I'm going to rise to reach my greatness. I'm for real. I deal with it. I'm for real, honey. I'm going to rise to reach my greatness. I'm going to rise over misery. Come on, misery. Let me help you up. See, because woe is not you. Grow is you. Be happy. Don't worry about nothing. You got one thing that's beautiful on your side, and that's life. So now you got life. Let's go ahead and try to make life what it need to be. And that's beautiful for thee. Even though the rain gonna come. We can't sit and stress and worry about the rain. Because it's coming. The storms are coming. Storms are brewing off there, off the side over there. But see, honey, I just keep my trust and faith in the Lord. I do. Every day. I step out on faith. When I step out that door, I'm stepping out on faith. Well, Lord, here we grow. Stepping out on faith. Praying that it go the way that it ought to go. So that on today, I can work for tomorrow and continue to grow. I'm praying for the young lady who was left in the police car sitting on the railroad tracks and got hit by the train. Thank God she survived. A train cannot stop on a dime. It takes a train about a football field's length before it can stop. A train goes very, very fast. As we hear the horn blow of the Freedom Train, sometimes when I'm recording, the horn, the train off in the distance just started blowing. The train is going fast. It's got to take that shipment. That's how we get a lot of our product. It's through trains. Even though we don't like to sit and wait on the train, it takes up a lot of our day. But there's product going that way on that train. The train is doing something. It's on the move, bringing in a breakthrough for somewhere, somehow, somewhere that train is coming. It's bringing something. So just sit and wait on the train, and if you can't wait on it, go around it. But I'm praying on her today. And I'm praying for justice for those officers who left her on that railroad track. They had time to grab her and snatch her out of there. Even if she got some scrapes and bruises. But to get her out of there, they had time to get her out of there. From the video I saw, and I didn't even want to see the video. I stumbled across it. But it just, I was trying to wrap my mind around where it had to been. They couldn't have. They didn't. They did. They left her in the car to die. Whatever crime she had been charged with, there is a justice system. Men and women in blue, you are not judge, jury, and executioner. Your intended victim has survived, as many others do, some don't. Men and women in blue, and I'm not speaking to all of you. I'm speaking to some of you, because we got some rotten apples. And some of those apples go all the way down to the core, to the root, to the beginning. Because the police department began as a way to chase minorities. Wasn't no need to police whites at the time. Caucasians, wasn't no need to police them. They was blaming everything on us. So any reason to eeny, meeny, miny, moe, catch her by his toe. That's the puzzle we can come up with. I'm telling you, honey, that's why I don't even watch that foolishness. You know, I done tuned out to TV. I got a TV at work. Great big old flat screen right in front of my face. I can turn it on and turn on any channel I want to. I can watch breaking news all day if I want to. But I don't. I can watch TV at work and do my job. Yes, I can. God has blessed me. I can eat any kind of food I want to at work all day long. Drink goodies, treats, cookies, brownies, yummy stuff, good stuff. I can eat all day long. Breakfast, lunch. I don't even have to cook. I do not have to cook. The job is 5 minutes from the house, the new place that I'm moving into. The rent is hundreds of dollars cheaper than it is here. Hundreds. It's close to the job, close to everything, stores, everything. I really don't need a car because a car is just more expense on me. It's the gas, the insurance, the upkeep. You know, there go another bill that I don't need. I really don't need it. I work 4 days a week, off the weekend. It's beautiful. God has blessed me. So in order that, as I do, as my cup runneth over, that I can pour into someone else's cup, that I can lift them. Because by lifting them, I feel better and can look towards a brighter future than looking at the dismal, gray, sad, crying, depressing state of oppression, because I don't even want to look that way. I don't want to turn to the darkness. I want to turn to the light, the solution. What can we do to make it better? We as a people. To God be the glory. And as I was singing, I really, really do love Eddie Kendricks. I really do. And I was really trying to get there, but I can't get there. I'm gonna tell you something. I tried. I really tried, but I can't. Um, like I said, I ain't no alto, I ain't no soprano. I'm just somewhere in there in between. And so, and it sometimes it works out all right, sometimes it don't. But Eddie Kendricks had a beautiful voice. Um, he gave us beautiful music, and his one song, he had a lot of songs that I love, and Mama played them over and over and over. That's a lot of this music drummed in my head because my mama played that 45. She had that chord on top of there with that thing. When it got done playing, it raised up, went over there to the other side, took a break for a second, gotta go again. Here we go. And went back over there and started, working again, because that chord on there. I think when the chord was on there, it stayed on there, it didn't move. Yeah, it didn't move. That's what held it down, the quarter. But when the quarter wasn't on there, she knew how to put it on repeat or something. She had the quarter, what the quarter do? The quarter held it down. so the song kept on playing. And I couldn't say anything. I just had to listen to him. I'm a child. I can't say nothing. So think about, and it's not to downgrade all music, but just think about the message in the music. What messages are you getting, are you receiving, are you putting in your spirit? What are you feeding off of? Because I feed off of what the freedom fighters left, what the freedom fighters fought for. That's what I'm trying to say. I feed off what the freedom fighters fought for. That's a tongue twister right there. But I do. I twist it all up, bend it all up, and make it match up, mix up in the Lord. I'm telling you. So that we can rise every day to reach our greatness in God. Sometimes I have to take the comforter and wrap all up around me so that I can stand up straight, so that I don't get to bending and twisting it. Because look, which I ain't anyway, honey, I just go with the wind. I'm telling you, I'm just, like, I got the Lord wrapped all around me, and I just go with the wind every day. I don't change up. I'm the same way every day. And Eddie Kendricks had a song called Eddie's Love. And it just made me think about me. And as I grow for me and thee in God every day on this journey, this beautiful journey to grow, because the sad days are gone away. I can't let nothing break my soul, honey. Nothing. And no one. Nothing and no one. Because I'm on a journey. I'm on a journey to grow. To lift the world to grow. And I dedicate my love every single day. As Eddie Kendricks dedicated his love in his music, in his messages. And it resonates with me today. It really does. These legends, their music, their impact, their words, their actions, what they did here on this earth paved the way for the trailblazer. So see, I'm blazing a trail up ahead. That's just a little bitty pathway. But I'm blazing a trail there. I'm blazing a trail. I'm sitting away. Because you'll see. You'll find out. Watch us as we grow. What they don't know is what they will know. And so I'm just going to sing a few notes of this song that he wrote, of his love to the world. Eddie Kendricks. Ooh, Jackie's love, Jackie's love. My love to you every day. I could build you a palace of pearls, a tower of diamond rings. I could pave you a street of gold, but these are meaningless things. All the gifts in the world can't convey what my heart has to say. What I'll give to you every day. In God, all of my love, all of my love. Ooh, Eddie's love, Eddie's love. It was called Eddie's Love, and it went like that. If you got a moment, listen to it. It's a beautiful song. So, I'm not who I used to be, Jackie, but I just put Jackie in there, I'm Jacqueline. See, because when people call me Jackie, they tend to twist me, and don't get me twisted. I ain't twisting, I ain't bending. I'm standing up straight for God, even though the wind is blowing me. I'm telling you, the flames lick up at you, the spiritual warfare, the unseen battle out there, and make you want to go there. People say and do stuff, make you ain't bother nobody. You ain't got to be bother nobody. I know, because I don't bother anyone. But there it go. Always some confusion. Somebody think that you this and you ain't. But see, honey, what you got to do, you got to rise above it anyway. Just rise above it. When they go low, you go high. I could tell you the things that I deal with. People follow me around the purses. I don't steal, but that's kind of stuff I deal with. But instead of me snap, crackling, popping, and jumping off, making it jump off, I guess that's what they trying to do, I rise above it. But see, I will tell you, I will let you know in front of everybody. You ain't got to worry about me. You could leave your money laying right there. In God you trust, that's where it's going to be, according to me. See, because I don't get my blessings that way. See how God is blessing me. I'm moving out of here, in this torture chamber that she got me up in. But I thank God for it, the lighthouse. And where I'm going to be paying cheaper rent, closer to the job. Right around, basically, like right around the corner from it. God has blessed me so much. God is truly, truly. So all I got to do, and all we got to do, is do the right thing that's in front of you. Grow. Sow love, grow. Greatness reached over oppression through wisdom. God bless you as you grow.